December, Christmas, and all those kind of things that get people off their tracks. More often than not, people who are trying to get in any kind of physical shape or improve their performance and whatnot, they just mess everything up in December. Why? Because of social pressure, I would say. I have never seen such an intense phenomenon as just recent years, where people just completely give up on everything, and you have an attitude, you know what, I can just sit at home and feel comfortable and everything is great. Yeah, you might feel like that at a given time, but you are most likely one of those miserable people who is going to complain about how life is unfair on you, when you could have taken action and done something useful. There are people who just double in things, and obviously the more experience you get, the better you get at something, the harder it is to get improvements. And people crave progress. That's given. Anywhere. That's why people give up on the gyms, that's why people give up on any kind of careers, that's why people give up on relationships and whatnot. Because at some point something is just not getting better, not evolving. And that really annoys everyone. We just don't acknowledge that. And the sooner you acknowledge that, the better. This is exactly why there is a massive difference between people who are just dabbling in things and people who are actually mastering things. People who master things understand that even the changes that you don't see are extremely important for long term. What I mean by that is, let's go into boring things. Statistics proves that you get out of shape through period of holidays, your Christmas, your Thanksgivings, whatever else. And most of that weight gain, excessive body fat, is never lost, ever. So basically, everything you do now through the months of December, you'll gain, and then you're gonna try to get in a summer shape, and then you're gonna gain even more next December, and you're gonna try to get in a summer shape again, and then 3, 4, 5, 10 years later, you're gonna be looking at yourself and like, how the hell I ended up with 40 kilos of excess body fat on me? And it was because you were completely ignorant towards making sure that you are still acknowledging that good habits are good in the long run. Just because everyone else around you slows down in December, especially now in this time and age when people are just so comfortable at sitting and doing absolutely nothing, you shouldn't be like that. Stop giving in to social pressure. You have an opportunity to work on your future. Healthy mind only can be maintained in a healthy body. Sooner or later, your body and mind will fall apart if they're not in sync. You need to make sure that you look after your body as much as you look after your finances, as much as you look after your relationships, as much as you look after anything that you actually care about. That means all year round, not 11 months out of 12 and completely giving up on it on months of December. I don't say by any means that you shouldn't be enjoying your Christmas, New Year's Eve and whatnot, but those are just few days of the month. It's not 4 weeks, definitely not 2 weeks, or even a full week. There will be people trying to discourage you, like, oh, why are you bothering, and relax a bit, you deserve a bit of a break, and this and that. And to those people, I also hear from them absolute nonsense to talking to me. How can you go there and do this and afford that and afford this? Because I work on it all year round. You get lazy, you get comfortable. Stop doing that to yourself. Make sure you're actually mastering your craft. Make sure you're actually mastering how to be healthy. Make sure you master how to be wealthy. Make sure you understand how to keep up with your relationships. Easiest way is just to hang out with people who support your goals. I do not spend time with people who drink. I'm just not interested. I don't spend time with people who think going out on a weekend necessarily needs to involve drug use. I just couldn't care less. I don't hang out with guys who are shagging about like there is no tomorrow. I just could not be like interested in that kind of stuff. To me, it's some kind of teenager macho bullshit. And that's the thing. So if you want to make sure that you're not wasting your December and then cry about it in come January, February, March because you don't want to see yourself in a mirror, surround yourself with people who are taking things seriously, who are looking after their health, who are looking after their businesses, who are looking after their families, and be one of those who lead by example instead of one of those who just goes, you know what, I'm fine regardless, I'm just gonna carry on like this. Leave that for people who don't want to make any difference in life. We have too many of them already. If you're listening to me, you're probably not one of them. And on that note, I'll speak to you next time.